If you're nearing retirement or already there, avoiding retirement mistakes is crucial to securing your financial future. I'm going to share with you the top retirement mistakes people make that can potentially cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars or even more. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to avoid these costly errors, and I'll also tell you how thousands of Americans are protecting their wealth in gold IRAs. The first major mistake I see all the time is failing to have a strategy for your retirement savings. Many people simply put money into a 401k or IRA and leave it at that, assuming it will grow on its own. But without a clear plan, you may not be setting yourself up for long-term success. A lot of people overlook diversifying their assets, which can put you at risk if your investments are tied to one sector, like the stock market. You don't want to be relying on the ups and downs of stocks to fund your retirement. This brings me to one of the best ways to protect your wealth, a gold IRA. If you haven't considered this, you're missing out. Gold is historically one of the most reliable ways to safeguard your wealth, especially in times of uncertainty. The stock market crashes, inflation rises, and you're left holding assets that may lose value. With a gold IRA, you have a tangible asset that holds value over time. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, click the first link in the description to get a free guide on why thousands of Americans are opening gold IRAs. Another mistake I see too often is underestimating the impact of healthcare costs. Healthcare in retirement is one of the most significant expenses you'll face, and if you're not prepared for it, you could find yourself in financial trouble. In fact, healthcare costs are expected to rise significantly in the coming years, and many retirees are left scrambling to cover these costs when they weren't properly planned for. This is why another major retirement mistake is relying too heavily on traditional savings or pensions. These funds may not be enough to cover unexpected healthcare costs, let alone the daily expenses of life. You need to look for ways to make your money work harder for you, like opening a gold IRA. Not only does it protect your wealth, but it can also serve as a hedge against inflation, ensuring that your savings keep their value, even if other investments are suffering. Now, many people think that once they've reached a certain age, it's too late to start planning for retirement, but that's simply not true. Even if you're in your 50s or 60s, you still have time to make adjustments that will drastically improve your financial outlook. A gold IRA, for example, can still be an incredibly effective option, helping you safeguard your wealth with minimal risk. If you're over 100K in savings, or have 5 MA+ers in total wealth, gold IRAs are an ideal solution to keep your money safe and growing. One more critical mistake retirees make is failing to review and adjust their retirement portfolio regularly. It's not enough to just set up your investments and forget about them. You should be revisiting your portfolio at least once a year to make sure it aligns with your long-term goals, risk tolerance, and the ever-changing market conditions. If you're not actively managing your portfolio, you could find yourself exposed to risks that could wipe out your savings when you need them most. This is another reason why a gold IRA is so beneficial. It's a stable asset that doesn't need constant monitoring, unlike stocks, where you have to worry about daily fluctuations. Gold has been a reliable store of value for centuries, making it an excellent addition to any retirement portfolio. Lastly, one huge mistake I want to stress is failing to plan for taxes in retirement. Taxes can take a massive bite out of your retirement savings, especially if you're relying on tax-deferred accounts like traditional IRAs. When you start withdrawing, those funds are taxed, and that can really add up. Gold IRAs, on the other hand, offer tax advantages that allow you to keep more of your hard-earned money. It's a strategic move to avoid losing a big chunk of your retirement to taxes. If you've learned something today, I encourage you to take the next step and click the first link in the description for a free guide on how gold IRAs can protect your wealth. This is the perfect opportunity if you're an American retiree with over 100K or even $5 in savings. With the market fluctuations and inflation, it's the smartest move you can make to ensure your wealth stays safe, secure, and growing. So, don't wait. Get your free gold IRA guide now and make sure you're not making these retirement mistakes. Protect your wealth today so that tomorrow you can enjoy the retirement you've worked so hard for.